10 healthy tips to tackle your healthy Thanksgiving without gaining weight. Well, welcome back to another episode of Nat Chat. I'm your girl, Becca, the creator of the PowHERbands and the 17-minute workout. Today, we're going to be talking about a very timely conversation, one that we really need to have. And I'm going to be frank with you, so I hope you're not thin-skinned. Being healthy isn't just about the number on your scale. I know full well you tell yourself if you could just lose the weight, you'd feel happier, you'd feel healthier, you'd feel sexier, you'd look better, you'd have a fabulous life. But I'm going to be honest with you. If that was true, wouldn't you stop what you're doing and lose the weight? Wouldn't you be doing the things that are 100% congruent so that you would feel that way? Don't hang up on me yet. We got conversation to have. So I'm going to be today sharing with you how to eat healthy at your Thanksgiving meal. I am not saying any of this to piss you off. Rather, I am saying this because no one else is going to give it to you straight. As your girlfriend and an international health coach, we need to be honest and stop this path of unhealthy habits and telling ourselves, we can't do it. I've failed. I have no discipline. I have no self-respect or love for myself. This has got to stop, and this is the perfect time to do it during the holidays. So girlfriend, let's take a little bit of courage from me and be frank with yourself. I want you to believe in yourself. I believe in you, and I want you to muster all the courage you have to make this message heed into an immediate action. So I'm going to give you 10 healthy tips to tackle your healthy Thanksgiving without gaining weight. So first of all, Thanksgiving dinner can range between 1,500 to 6,000 calories. Yes, and with the average person eating about 3,000 a day, that's a lot just for one meal. So what a lot of people do is they starve themselves all day long. Those are the ones that are going to be upwards around the 6,000. So that's going to be one of your tips, but I'm going to dive into that in just a minute. The average weight gain during the 4-week holiday, starting from Thanksgiving all the way through the holidays, is 1 to 5 pounds. And people normally don't lose that until way into the new year. They go on their diets and they go into deprivation and then they go back into yo-yo. So let's start right here, right now with 10 tips to help you tackle a healthy, without weight gaining Thanksgiving. 1, start your day off with water and lemon. And do some meditation, do some breathing. Get set and ready into your own path. And I do intermittent fasting, so I normally don't even eat until 11:30, 12:30 in the day. But if you're not into intermittent fasting and you've been curious about it, and you want to take some control over your food, and learn to actually eat healthy, tasty meals, then you may want to consider joining me in my 8-week course that I'll be sharing. And if you are in my database, you're going to get a discount. And then I'll be sharing it out to the rest of the world. So if you're looking for some more control on your food and you want to learn about intermittent fasting in a simple, easy 8-week course, jump into my database at beccatbond.com. All right. So it's understandable that you want to kind of save up for that big meal, but resist that temptation. Choosing a modest-sized breakfast if you normally eat with protein. Don't go for the carbs. Don't eat that bagel. Don't eat just overnight oats or some type of cereal. I want you to have protein like eggs, believe it or not. Something, even if you don't eat that, tofu, something, a protein shake, a meal replacement shake. These are awesome ways to start your day to feel full and kick it off with protein. You're going to feel better longer. The next thing is be active. Go for a walk. Grab my PowHERbands, do your 17-minute workout. You're going to burn somewhere between 150 to 350 calories, especially if you do the 17-minute workout, just by doing that. So we don't want to really think about working out to lose weight. We want to work out to gain muscle, feel good, and get our brain on right. But on this day, make sure you employ some type of exercise mode. The next one, number 3, drink lots of water. This is a 32-ounce bottle of water. I normally have between 3 and 4. I'm pretty decent at Thanksgiving because I know it's not my last meal and I can cook it at any time. That's another thing. Like, don't make it like it's your last meal, you guys. Have, a normal portion and take home the next day. But I want you to drink plenty of water. I do recommend somewhere between a half gallon to a full gallon for people. So that will help limit also your intake of alcohol. Drink water instead of sweetened beverages like soda and juices and punches. Stay away from all that added sugar. Number 4, be picky. Only eat what you really like and give yourself permission not to have to try everything. And if you do, take a small, spoonful. You don't have to fill your plate. Don't fill your plate. Tap down and try things. Thanksgiving food can be very, very rich and very heavy, so choosing your food wisely. Evaluate, after you see all that is available, what food you really want. A fist of protein, 2 hands of vegetables that are not loaded in ooey gooey butter and sauces, if that is such a thing on your dinner table, and decide what really sounds good for you. Also, I don't know about you, but I love to put cornbread and pumpkin bread out. But so then decide if you're going to be having bread at the beginning. Are you having bread during the middle? And are you having dessert at the end? Decide which you really want. Choose a smaller plate. I love this even when it's not Thanksgiving because there's psychology behind choosing a smaller plate. It actually tricks our eyes and our minds to thinking that we're eating a lot. So maybe ask for a dessert plate or a salad plate instead of having those big, huge dinner plates. And odds are, no matter what size your plate is, if you're like me, you're gonna go back for seconds no matter what. So choose your first portion to be small. Allow yourself the opportunity to have that second portion because it's Thanksgiving. We gotta have 2. Load up on those vegetables, but do it the right way. Again, make sure that you are not just eating sweet potatoes that are laden in honey and sugar and mashed potatoes with sour cream and heavy creams. And those green bean casseroles, oh my goodness, they can be crazy. So watch what you're doing with those. If you get to bring a meal, maybe you do some sauteed green beans with mushrooms and onions and garlic and olive oil and some fresh thyme and lemon on it instead. So just think about how you're making it. And instead of the traditional sweet potatoes that are laden with marshmallows and sugar and all that, maybe skip all that and substitute it with some sun-dried cranberries, cubed pears. I love pecans and a pineapple in mine. All right, so as a general rule of thumb, most dishes can be reduced if you limit your fats with your heavy butters and your sugars. And it won't sacrifice flavor, I promise. And then eat pumpkin. Pumpkin is loaded with nutrients. It's got vitamin A, potassium, and fiber. And fiber is going to fill you up. It's also going to help release it all afterwards. So it tastes like squashes, so it's sweet. I love roasting it. It doesn't have to be laden in all those butters. Just get it cubed. Some stores sell it pre-cubed, which makes it so super easy, or just peel the skin with a peeler. You can also put it in the oven and then just scoop it out like you would for like an acorn squash. So my next tip is, which I do very fast, I'm going to slow down my conversation. I want you to slow down your eating. Chew your food. Put your fork down between your bites and really enjoy what you're eating and the people that are with you. And that's the next tip. Enjoy the company that you're with. Hopefully, you're with company that you love. The holidays are about friends and family, my friends. And it should be less about food, and the focus should really be about who we're visiting, who we get to bestow and share our time with. It's not about the food, it's about your friends and family. And the last one is pack it up. You can always take a Tupperware home with the food. You don't have to eat it all in one day. I hope you've enjoyed this Mat Chat. Leave your comments below on ideas that you have to eat a healthier and enjoy your holidays without gaining weight. Thanks so much for joining us today. Ciao.